Welcome back, everyone, to HOI4, the most greatest Kaiserreich rework China thing. And yeah, this time we're gonna continue and try to defeat the Japanesos. Now, one thing that I do want to do is try to rush for Seoul as early as possible, because if I have Vladivostok and Seoul down here, maybe I'm gonna get the Fading Sun event, which allows us to make peace with the Japanese co-prosperity sphere, or the Greater East Asian co-prosperity sphere. Which obviously would be a pretty good thing, you know? But, yeah, for now we don't have that possibility. But hopefully, if we can rush down to there, yeah, we will be. And yeah, this is only possible because the Japanese have sort of weirdly removed like all of their troops from the glorious... oh, look at that, they were coming back in with 22 divisions. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's leave 2 divisions in Pyongyang, because that's a port, you know? Alright. And in the meantime, hopefully our soldiers are doing our job. Yeah, excellent. Excelente. Now, secure expeditions, send an ultimatum. Right, I'm still trying to... Ooh, negotiate with the Xinjiang clique. Right, I had remembered. Offer Tibet autonomy under the KMT. Tibet becomes a puppet of the KMT. Now, they are the traditionalists, and they have, like, way too much territory. Like, if it was just normal Tibet, like, right over here, and they were social democrats, I'd think about it. But since they're a bunch of reactionary fools, you know, still upholding slavery and the likes, and, well, thinking that they deserve, like, autonomy or independence when they're actually occupying Chinese territory, well, you know what the result of that should be. Alright, we surrounded quite a few Japanese troops. That's pretty nice. We're about to get invaded in Dongnan, but that's okay. Alright. Alright, boys. It's time to attack. It's time to attack and defeat these Siamese dogs. Puppets of the Japanese imperialists. Su Xiangqian falls ill. Oh no, that's sad. That is so very sad. But so it is in the line of duty. For the glory of the motherland. Alright. The front of Manchuria is pretty stable, and we have taken Seoul. Very nice, Aroni. Alright, we are gonna continue our attacks against these 5 Japanese divisions, plus 1 Siamese division, plus 1 division that's retreating, or at least I think that's 1 division. So yeah, that's pretty okay. And in the meantime, our soldiers are going to continue advancing, this time towards Busan, because we didn't get the Fading Sun. Who knows exactly how you get that. We also have Harbin, so I don't know. Right, where's our cavalry? Or is that a different campaign I have cavalry in? No, we do have. We do have these tanks, which is exactly what I was thinking. I'm going to send them over and take Qiqihar and Nengjiang, just in case that's required. Man, Trans-Amur Republic is going to be difficult to capitulate, actually. Oh, there we go! Exactly what I wanted! Yes! The Fading Sun. After the utter defeat of the Imperial Japanese Army, our forces control huge swaths of land in Manchuria and Korea, whilst the Imperial Japanese Navy are reduced to maintaining or attempting mere blockades, even though they still have a bunch of navies. Our spies in Tokyo report severe dissent and war weariness among the populace. In light of this, our government has called a 2-week conference on Port Arthur to determine our war aims. We will accept their terms. Let them keep their pathetic home islands. We will accept Japan's terms of peace, though it will take about 2 weeks for the deal to be finalized. Be warned that all those at war with Japan will have to accept the deal to go through. So basically this is gonna, I think, release Korea, or maybe make it our puppet, or maybe give it to us and then we can release it. It's going to, I think, free Trans-Amour, or maybe they're gonna stay in the co-prosperity sphere. Yeah, Japan's gonna be reduced to the home islands. And whatever Pacific Empire they have that we cannot deal with. They're still gonna keep Taiwan, I think. I think they're gonna keep Taiwan. That's no real problem because we do have go forth and reclaim Taiwan. Basically because as long as we can improve our navy, which is gonna happen eventually, go forth and reclaim Taiwan is gonna be a possibility. And so we can get a war goal on Japan quite easily, to be honest. Quite easily. And so, yeah, in 2 weeks, that's gonna be done. And in the meantime, I'm gonna continue advancing just in case. No reason to let them recover. Ooh. Big offensive from the Japanese in Manchuria on the Eastern Front, but we're holding. Good. And if the Japanese make peace with us, and, well, Spain has joined the Reichspakt. And apparently the socialists are holding on in Italy, and parts of France, and the Union of Britain, obviously. But yeah, it looks like the Kingdom of Spain, having succeeded in reconquering all of the Iberian Peninsula, is going to do some of that. And wow, wait, Henry Wallace. That guy reminds me of something. That name. I'm not sure exactly who this guy is supposed to be, but I've heard about him already. Anyway, it looks like the deal with the devil has collapsed, and the PSA and the AUS are now back at fighting, fighting each other. All right, hello Busan. Oh, there's a bunch of Siamese. There's a bunch of Siamese, so we're gonna have to surround the port first. And again, it requires that basically the entire co-prosperity sphere accepts. So Trans-Amour and the Siamese, I think, are gonna be called up to accept or refuse. Ooh, the Mongolians are attacking across the frontiers. Should be able to hold. Definitely Jianyuan should hold because of the forts. You have a ton of extra defense. And yeah, looks like here we can hold too. And just in case, oh, actually, what the hell? Oh, okay, apparently there's no connection between these two. Well, I'm a big shit. Apparently I'm a big dum-dum. And yeah, if the Japanese are defeated without the United Front, that's a really good thing, obviously. Because that means that then we can focus ourselves on reuniting all of China under a glorious banner. Very, very good. So Pyongyang is secure. Let's actually keep one division in Seoul as well, even though there's no... All right. Well, I guess we can just place the speed at 4. The collapse of the Japanese Empire. Oh, they've actually made peace with the Internationale as well, which is actually like really, really good from a gameplay standpoint because, yeah, the war with the Internationale would have ended when the Germans ended the Internationale. Whoa, that's the United States of Greater Austria. Holy shit, they have cores on everything. What the hell? Oh, Federation of Equals. Oh, that's so sad. I do love me some Danubian Federation. Anyway, in an astounding reversal of fortunes, oh, the Japanese Empire has been defeated, and today a treaty ceding its mainland possessions in Manchuria as well as nearby imperial colonies. With its military strength shattered and the home islands themselves now threatened, the Empire has bowed to the inevitable, and terms have been reached with their foes in Dairen, which is Port Arthur. Only a few short years ago, the Chrysanthemum throne was viewed as the preeminent power in East Asia, even in the face of the Reich. All that has changed, however, and the balance of power in the region has changed decisively. Though the future of Asia remains uncertain, it seems that freedom from Japanese rule has finally become a reality for the people on the mainland. The sun is fading. Peace with the Empire of the Fading Sun. The 2-week conference in Port Arthur has ended in agreements. The terms Japan offered were accepted, and peace has been achieved. We have gained much, and this is nothing less than a great victory. There we go. So Transamur is now an independent republic. Yeah, the co-prosperity sphere, I think, has been dismantled. Yeah, it's been dismantled. The Siamese are now alone. Oh, what will they ever do without their fucking Japanese daddy? I really dislike the Siamese in this game, actually, in Kaiserreich, because it's just annoying. It's just really, really annoying. Man, the Indians! They have actually almost completed the unification of India. They just need a couple of little states down here. Anyway, and we now own all of Manchuria. We now own Korea. And we own Taiwan, too! We fucking own Taiwan! Yes! Yes, we have reclaimed Taiwan! Without doing basically jack shit. Awesome! So now basically the Japanese, the only quarrel that we have with them would be, you know, any future like derping about Okinawa or whatever. And, well, liberating other parts of Asia. That's really good! That's really, really good. Oh, yeah! Fucking hell! So basically now, well, go forth and reclaim Taiwan. We have it now. That's so good. That's so really good. That's so awesome. Anyway, next up on the order of business, deal with the Mongolians, I suppose. Alright, this army will still do its thing. And now we have this army, this, not even sure what to call it. This, pink army of doom and destruction. Alright. Let's delete these. Alright, the rest of these guys, for now I'll keep them here. Later on they'll be serving as a sort of spearhead force to take down Yunnan and Shanxi Click. We have the expedition against the Yunnanese, but we don't have the expedition against the Northern Warlords, which we're gonna do in just a little bit. Just a little bit. And in the meantime, I think it's time to advance in Mongolia. It is time to advance. Actually, never mind. I know what to do. I'm gonna attack here instead. And try to reach this province and surround everything in the middle. Alright, we still need to build up our navy though. Despite all of that. So actually it's really good that we're getting some exercising going on and some mine laying going on as well. Because, I mean, I do fully intend to invade Japan at some point. Even though I might do it with, like, paratroopers or whatever. Alright. Stop these guys from moving and take Nenjiang. There we go. Sinotruck. Yeah, we are building, or we are researching some tanks. Could research Type 3 light tanks and do that. Do we have like chromium or whatever? We do, but not that much of it. So yeah, I think light tanks free are fine, because we have plenty of steel. We have plenty of steel, so yes, let us get the Sino-Truck light tank manufacturer to get upgraded light tanks. Excellent. God damn it. The Fate of Korea, there we go. So we get the Fate of Korea decision. Now, what about the Fate of Korea? We could either liberate a loyal Republic of Korea or occupy it. See, I kind of want to occupy it, to be completely honest with you. To be completely honest with you, I kind of want to occupy it. Because Korea, there's a bunch of Koreans in China. Now, this is something that not many people know about. There's actually a bunch of Koreans inside China already. I'm not sure exactly at this point in time how many would be, probably like a few tens of thousands in this region, in the Manchurian province of Jilin, which is this one, in a region called Yanbian. And they're pretty important historically. They're basically there, well, since a long time, essentially. Because in these mountain regions, the Manchurian Jurchen tribes were not as prominent as in the plains, and yeah, Manchuria used to be basically contested between the Korean kingdoms and the Manchu kingdoms, or, well, Jurchen kingdoms. Eventually the Manchus won, but, and they invaded Korea along with China. But this region also had a revived sort of Korean settlement after the Japanese annexed, you know, the peninsula, because a bunch of refugees came over the border with China. And, in fact, there's actually Korean Russians, too. You know, a bit of a spillover of this migration went into Manchuria, into Russian, the Russian Far East. And one prominent member of this diaspora is actually Viktor Tsoi, who is the probably most famous Russian singer of all time, kind of. And yeah, he's ethnically Korean, and so there's actually quite a few ethnically Korean Russians. And well, another example of that, I guess, would be Kim Il-sung, who was born basically somewhere in Siberia. Anyway, no, maybe it wasn't Kim Il-sung, maybe it was Kim Jong-il. Yeah, I had the correct idea, it was Kim Jong-il. But to be fair, that was political migration, you know, Kim Il-sung being part of the, you know, early communist movement in Korea, basically went to the Soviet Union, but that's another topic. So honestly, there's quite a few arguments to occupy it, because, you know, Great East Asian Brotherhood or whatever, we would not be able to core it. I definitely don't think, and there's no like real reason for us to occupy it from a gameplay term. But I don't know. There's already Koreans within China. And, well, Koreans, like, ethnically, linguistically, and culturally are much closer to China than, for example, Xinjiang, the Uyghurs, are to China, so I don't know. Let's do some meme nationalism. Maybe. Neutralize Russian imperialism. And we did the federalization anyway. Ethnic autonomous regions. The Korean Autonomous Region. Let's just occupy it. That's just a meme. Although it would have been nice to see like the Korean Republic. Yeah, well, I'm a big dick. What can I say? All right, now that we have Korea, we need to protect it, but that's a given. There we go. Continue the political tutelage. Excellent. So one party state for a little while longer. Who knows how long. Anyway, next up, diplomacy with the northern warlords so that we can deal with Yan Xishan when the time comes. Alright, so now the Mongolians are a bit trapped, which is good to see. Good to see. I don't want Mongols in my China. Excellent. And now we can make our push towards the inner regions of Mongolia quite nicely. Oh, god damn it. Use strategic redeployment, you piece of shit. Why are you walking all the way across Manchuria? Use the trains! The trains, god damn it! Have you ever heard of the South Manchurian Railway, you piece of shit? Alright. Good. Mongol army is crushed. Alright, that's fine. No need. No need anymore. There we go. Mr. Ye, do your duty. And yeah, I don't know, can't wait to see now. Ooh, Lin Biao. You have caught some points. Glorious Lin Biao. Camouflage expert is a really good trait. Yo, skill 9. Holy shit. Is a really good trait. Yeah, I don't think there's really particularly anything else we'd go for him. For his last trait. I think that's his last trait that we're taking. There we go. Oh, look at those Mongol horses. Cannot defend against their glorious cavalry. Should we change it to motorized? Yeah, we've got 1,800 motorized now. We should probably change that, but like right now I don't have whatchamacallit. Like, I don't have the time because they're right now fucking trucking to Urga, or at least, or riding to Urga. They're riding to Urga, so there's no time to really change around the makeup of that division. Oh, the Mongols have motorized. Holy shit. Iron horses. Don't they have like that somewhere? Well, definitely the old Mongolia tree had like iron horses when you develop motorized. Private noble armies, of course, of course. So right now they've basically got like fucking tribal banners, or feudal banners, feudal tribal banners. Anyway, that aside. Oh yeah, right. I should probably, before anything else happens, let's send some of our militias to Taiwan. There we go. Look at these Mongol fools. Type 33 Xiao. I like how they're all Xiao. Xiao means small in Chinese. Well, it means many things in Chinese, but I think it's supposed to be small. Among the many things that it means in Chinese. Oh shit. Oh, right, but no. Yeah, that's pretty okay. That is pretty okay anyway. All right, submarines. Submarines. Duplicate Torino. Got the torpedo tubes in there. All right, we're actually building a new submarine, so no reason to build it right now. There we go, and now the Mongols are gonna be fucked. Now, I think when I kill the Mongols, their Maklik puppet is going to either die or become independent, and if they become independent, I think that we can just you know, fuck them up, really. Well, fuck them up. Offer them to join our glorious cause. There we go. And yeah, so for that reason, I am basically ignoring roaring for Lanzhou. And I'm staying on the defensive. There's really no reason to do that right now. Alright, then. Oh, now we have a bunch more space, actually, in Manchuria. To get good. Okay. Let's first get some new civilian industry, because with our industrial growth, we're gonna need to buy more resources. And then after that, go for this. And this. Yeah, the Mongols are in big trouble now. Big trouble for Mongols. I'm gonna still send in some divisions to just protect the flanks of the advance of these tanks. Great. Move forward, boys. Alright, let us retake our territory over here. Very good. And now our tanks are moving for Urga. Get us that Mongol capital. Ooh. Right, we can still industrialize. I'd forgotten about that. So actually getting the extra political power through the Sanmin study clubs is a really good idea. Oh, the Transom War is actually gonna go in on Russia now that they're independent. I think that that's a bad idea, my friend. Or, I think that that is a great idea, my friend. I like how the Japanese still own, like, all of this Russian land. That's pretty insane. Big Japan is big. Alright. We have reached Taiwan. And now our glorious units are gonna do their job. Great. Tank research still ongoing. We can get the light SPGs now. That'd be pretty good. Ooh, we're starting to get the anti-air production up. Very, very nice. Now, we don't need it anymore because we've killed the Japanese, but eventually we're gonna need it. Very nice. Very, very nice. Industrialize Hebei. Taking Urga. Yeah, Mongolia is gonna be a bitch, though, to defeat, like, entirely. Unfortunately, we don't have more than one cavalry division. So now we're gonna have to send this cavalry, you know, running towards the other VPs. And in the meantime, use some divisions to cover the rear, essentially. Yeah, look at that, they've already surrounded my boys. But the Mongol army is being basically crushed at the front lines, like wherever they fight us. The problem is, since Mongolia is so goddamn massive, it's gonna be difficult for our army to actually just do their job because of logistics. There we go. Let us continue. Anyone else needs to get Yeah. All right, he's the defensive general. I might have been better off giving him the defensive trait, ambusher, but that's okay. All right, I think I'm gonna end the episode right here. I have done enough for this session. So yeah, I do want to thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you soon, and next up we're gonna defeat the Mongols and, well, reunite all of mainland China under a banner. So yeah, see you soon.